Very good morning. We're live on Christmas Talk. For those of you that haven't caught me already, Happy New Year. It is the 3rd of January 2019. Oh dear. Day 3 of 2019 already. So welcome. Welcome. Give me one sec while I try and connect my Bluetooth because it's playing up. It shouldn't be playing up. But that's right, we're on the Bluetooth now, we're cooking with gas. So, New Year's resolutions. It's not just New Year's resolutions I want to talk about, there's a few other things bubbling away, but primarily New Year's resolutions. So, I've been asked coming up to New Year and the Christmas period and, up to New Year and even over the Chris, have you made a New Year's resolution? What's your resolution this year? Well, to be quite blunt, I don't really have one. And when I said that, it's like, oh, but you've got to have a New Year's resolution. You've got to choose something. You've got to do something. Welcome to 2019. What bus are you on? I'm on a red one. I can't tell you what bus I'm on because that exposes the company I work for. Let's just say it's in the double figures, the lower end of the double figures, +2. But yeah, do I have a New Year's? No, I don't. And then I was asked why. Why do you not have a New Year's resolution? It's something to work towards. My argument to that is, so is being a decent human being. So do you get your own buses every day? Yeah, it depends really. It's like I drive the same route every day, and when I start my duty, I'll go and pick up the bus of a specific number or running number, and I'll drive that bus for the first half of my duty, and then I have my break. Then the second bus I'll have will be of the same route but a different running number. So I'll get 2 different buses during the course of the day, 3 if one goes mechanical. How was your new year? RGP dude, yeah. My new year was spent driving a bus, funnily enough, on the night shift. So, and then I spent most of the day on New Year's Day sleeping. But New Year's resolution, do you still have one? Do you have a New Year's resolution? If so, what is yours and why? I'm very interested in this because I think it's a fading craze. I think a New Year's resolution is something that just doesn't keep. Because I know there's people out there that will say, yeah, my New Year's resolution is to not smoke anymore. I'm not going to touch those cigarettes. No more smoking for me, apart from just this one, because I'm having a drink and it's New Year's. How many hours do you do? That all depends. I can work for 12 hours and get paid for 11 because I don't get a paid lunch break. So you get that one, and you get the person that goes, yeah, well, I got my New Year's resolution, right, and I'm gonna stop drink, no more alcohol, no more beer, no more spirits, and I'm gonna go a whole year without drinking any booze. And then what happens is, within a week, it's just a shandy. It's only a little shandy. And then it goes from a little shandy to, it's only half a pint. To a week later being, it's only 4 down the pub with lads. Nothing much, I still got my resolution. Then you got the people who make their resolution to eat better. I want to lose weight. I want to eat better. Fair enough. You see, then what happens is, you're not actually eating better. You're eating the same shit, just smaller portions of it. And because you're still hungry, you're eating lots of small portions throughout the day, which means you're actually consuming the same amount of shit you were before. So there's many different resolutions. The ones I can commend are the realistic ones. You know, it's like if you say to me, yeah, my New Year's resolution is to get fit. Okay, I believe it when I see it. Yeah, here's my gym membership. I spend £30 a month on it. Then I'll believe you because you're committed to it. You're paying for it. You know, I'll believe you. It's good. Morning, Ross. How you doing, buddy? I'm tired. Is what I am. I'm from Kent. It's funny that I've lived in the London part of Kent. I don't do resolutions. It's better to set weekly achievable goals. Chris at Buckingham, that's very good. Are you doing the school run today? No, I've never done the school run. The reason why I've never done the school run because I don't like other people's kids. I'm sorry. There's only a handful of children other than my own which I actually have time for, and they all belong to my friends because my kids are friends with my friends' kids. They're the only other kids. Other people's kids other than that, nah. If I have to drive a bus around full of children kicking off, making noise, swearing, I would probably hit the ejector seat button. This camera's really dirty. You can tell I don't do this professionally. If I did, I wouldn't be doing it this way. Give me one sec. Oi, oi, oi. Hello. Right, so there's that. So no, I don't drive the school bus for very good reason. I would rather have on my bus a bus full of guide dogs, because a bus full of guide dogs would be a hell of a lot better behaved than a bus full of children any day of the week. You know, but I do drive into central London, and yes, before anyone asks, I do enjoy my job. New Year was busy, yes it was. To be fair, New Year wasn't actually that bad. You know, I started work at 8 o'clock and I finished at 4, but the main bulk of the busyness, the busyness was between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. And New Year's Eve, yeah, it was. But for me, the busiest time was between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, when everyone said Happy New Year, you know, and then had a drink for 2 hours, and then said Happy New Year. I feel sick. I'm gonna go home. Mum's gonna wonder where I am. I've had too many sherbets. I gotta get the bus. I feel sick. Right, and then everyone gets on my bus, right, and then decides to stand on the upper deck. And of course, me being me, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and I'm cold because the heating's not working. So all of these things mixed together make a grumpy me, as you know, it would happen. So what happened was, I had a bus full of people standing up on the upper deck, standing on the stairs, standing right up at the window like this. Oh, hello driver, Happy New Year, how you doing mate? Right up at the glass like that, right? And I was like, nah, nope, no, Happy New Year to you too. Hit the intercom. Ladies and gents, this bus is not going to be moving until passengers standing up on the upper deck make their way downstairs and take a seat, and passengers that are standing close to the driver's door remove themselves from that area and stand off the platform. This bus is overcrowded and will not be moving until the last 15 people that boarded the bus exit the bus and get another one. All travel is currently free this morning until 4:30. You will have to get a different bus. And I sat there, you know, and I kept it as calm and as professional as I could. I did as professional as I could, you know, and you always get one. There's always one person going, fucking driver, close the fucking doors, I want to go fucking home. Oh, really? Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I happen to know there's a fantastic service that operate this time of night called Uber. Ooh. And if you want to go home that badly, you'll pay the 5 times surcharge. So a £15 trip will cost 5 times more. And before you start asking me what is that, don't ask me because my maths is gone. I believe it's 75. 6, I don't know. Fuck. You can tell I'm a bus driver. I'm just a stupid bus driver. But New Year's resolution. So this is what I'm going to suggest now. You see, Chris Buckingham, who said not long ago, was actually very correct. It's actually better to set achievable daily goals. See, I'm not the sort of person to set an achievable daily goal. However, I'm not also the sort of person to make a resolution. I'm going to say it's more of a decree. You know, I declare that this year, in 2019, I'm going to try my hardest to do several things. Happy New Year to you too. I'm going to try to do several things. The first of which, I'm going to try to be a better human being. I really am. I'm going to try my best to show more love and compassion to my fellow human. You see, be it man, woman or child, just to be a decent person. And anyone can do that. It doesn't matter what colour you are, what religion you are. It doesn't matter. You can still be a decent human being. So that's my first decree. I declare that I will be a better person. My second, and again, it's not a resolution. These are more like promises, the decree. Now, I promise to make more time for my children because I work a lot, you see, and I don't get to spend much time with my kids. But when I do, half the time is spent telling them off. And I don't want to keep doing that. I want to try and find alternative ways of dealing with things. And, you know, hopefully they can not get to that sort of level of naughty where I have to keep telling them off. So I'm going to make more time for my kids. And I think that may be one of the issues there, is I need to spend more time with my kids on my days off. So that's another one. Another one of what my promises are is I promise I'm going to get down to my target weight. This is not, again, it's not a resolution. Resolutions are broken. I promise that within 362 days, yeah, I'm going to get down to my target weight. If not my target weight, then a target jean size of a 32, like I used to be in the old days. Let's see what the comments say. So we've got Morgan O. I can't see this because my... Do you know what? Let's just say Morgan. Morgan O. I'm not going to disrespect you by trying to pronounce something which I'm going to clearly fail at. You must be sad. You have only 1 year left driving your Boris bus. No, actually, I'm not sad. I'm full of mixed emotion, but I'm not sad because, yes, the Boris bus is a nice bus to drive. It's a very nice bus to drive. It's smooth. It's relatively comfortable. It has given me a back problem. It does have 3 doors, which is a massive issue for me because I hate it when people get on for free. We should actually have conductors, which we don't have. But equally, I'm not that fussed seeing them go. If I have to drive a different bus, that just means that my level of arseholery will be turned up a notch, and I will be checking everyone's bus pass, and I'll get great relish, and just, it'll give me a stiffy. It really will. Just sitting there asking for people's bus passes, knowing that they're going to try and get pissed off with me. And when people get pissed off with me, I actually love it, because arguing with me is not the best thing to do in the world, because I never lose. So there's that one. Why do sometimes buses London come in? Why do sometimes buses London come in Sittingbourne? That is a good question, to which I cannot answer. I don't know. I do know that some London buses go outside of the M25, or there are some buses that go from outside the M25 into London. I've bought 2 ex-London Wright Geminis. Good bus. Mark 1 Volvo chassis, and I have to say they are some of the best built. Do you know what? I can't lie, the Wright Geminis, which I believe were launched back in 2006, were an absolutely fantastic bus. In my garage they were known as WVLs, an older WVL, or Weevil we called them. Very, very good engine. For those who don't know, the Wright Gemini bus has a, I'll try and get this right now, should be a 10 litre, it's either 10 or 7, 10 litre diesel engine with turbo. The thing is with those buses is the turbos were very finicky. You know, you really had to make sure that your fitter or your engineer had a good workings with the turbos on those buses, because if they don't work then you're really stuck for trying to get up a hill. But they were quite comfortable. When they do work, they work very well. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, why I need to know. Okay, yeah, the mark, yeah, we mark them VWD in Ireland, and WVL is the single decker. Now, see over here we've got VWLs and WVLs for the older Geminis. We still have WVLs for my company for the newer type of Volvo bus. It was actually a Gemini Eclipse, for those of you who really want to know. Those buses were called a Volvo, it was a right-bodied Volvo engine Gemini Eclipse. Very, I believe even now they are one of the most popular buses to operate in London and possibly the country, next to the Enviro 400. Yeah, let's have a look. What do you do before you go out? That all depends on what you mean. Before I go out from my house to work, or when I get to work and before I go out and drive? It's a very good question. But you know, you'd be more specific. Before I go out to go to work, or before I go out to get my bus from work. So, but New Year's resolutions, what do we do? Do we do New Year's resolutions? What are yours? Let's try and get back on topic. You see, what are your New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? Or do you actually show some people some ridicule to their New Year's resolutions? And if you do, why? I want to know why you find it funny that people do New Year's resolutions. See, I have always done a New Year's resolution, but I'm not doing it this year. I'm making a set of promises. You know, it's like I promise to be a better person, I promise to spend more time with my kids, and I promise to get down to a 32-inch waist through exercise and, you know, healthier lifestyle choices. You see, I don't smoke anymore. In fact, next month will be the 3rd year that I haven't smoked. How good is that? I'm not going to give up alcohol because I like some of my drinks. You know, I do like a beer, I do like a cider, I like it in cider, and you know, I like a spirit. Casper's quite good. So there we go. Anyway, if you've got this far and you've managed to withstand my dulcet tones, thank you very much. Thank you very much for subscribing, everyone. You're absolutely fantastic, wonderful people. I absolutely love you. It's my really bad Irish accent there, borderline Scottish. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I need to get a wiggle on. I need to get to work rather sharpish because I need coffee. Coffee good. Right, let me just read a couple more of these before I drive. Right, before I drive, when I get to work, I do my paperwork for the morning, I have a coffee, and I have a poo. In exactly that order. I don't bother doing resolutions. No, I don't blame you. My local has brought some lovely ex-London first Enviro 400, 11, 12, an ex-Abellio. Yeah, you know what, those buses, I've driven a majority of those ones from one of those routes you've just said. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. One in particular, if you have it, is a very fast one. But again, I'm not allowed to say that it's a very, very fast bus. It makes progress on the road. So anyway, I am going to go. You've been watching Chrissy Boy on Chris's Real Talk. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.